All right. Nephew versus Tokido.
And of course, the favorable changes to Colleen with a V-Trigger 2 definitely helped.
Oh, what do I think about Goichi versus Mana? I think the whole thing got blown out of proportion. Also, like usual, many people who weren't there and many people who haven't been to a tournament or don't like understand what it's like to be at a tournament are like weighing in on this. Like, you know, they're so serious. Like their opinion is like, yeah, let me just break this down for you. And like, I don't know. Everybody was whack. For one thing, Kaba gets extremely loud. And I think that he should totally be allowed to get extremely loud. But also, maybe not directly behind someone, you know? If he was standing behind Mena, that's probably cool. But standing right behind Goichi, I don't know. Obviously, no one should ban Kaba. That's whack. And if Goichi asks Kaba to be quiet, then he should maybe quiet down a little bit. But, like, the situation is, like, you know, it has a simple solution. I'm sure that now that it's been, like, if it had been talked about earlier, just, like, sort of casually, it would have been totally fine. But it's, like, you know, who knows? I feel bad for Goichi for sure. It's hard because, you know, there's a language barrier, and he doesn't want to be, like, a jerk and try to be like, hey, man, please, like, shut up back there. But he's got to tell him. And, you know, if you're Kaba, like, you're trying to get hype for your boy, and you don't want to, like, ruin a tournament experience for someone else. So, yeah, I don't know. You know. That's the whole thing is unfortunate for everybody. Like, no one wants to ruin anybody else's event, I assume. But, you know, sometimes you're a little too loud, and sometimes you're a little too soft. It just depends on the situation. I feel bad for Goichi for sure. Anyway. Let's start watching it. Also, what up, Hamako? I saw your sneaky follow. Set it on the screen.
He hasn't been using any of the V-Trigger 2 stuff. He's just been using, you know, to be honest with you, the nerf.
Hamako, boom, the hidden follow. What up, man?
Of course, Colleen is a popular character now in Japan. She's been picked up by a number of players.
This is a pre-patch. We'll get into the patch after we're done here. Man, the whites on that looked really strange, right? It looked really like lightly balanced. For a reference, this is second round in the tournament. And if you don't know much about Nephew, he has been a Colleen player for a long time. He's not one of the people who made the switch when the character got powerful, right? He's one of the people who's been playing the character since, you know, I don't know, she was released. He's been a big Colleen fan for a while, which means he sort of has a natural advantage over many of the players who haven't switched yet. And this is, yeah, as Curly mentioned earlier, second round of the tournament. This is Tokido's first match of the tournament. Keep that in mind. So he had a tough first match in front of him. Nice crush. That was good knowledge about the spacing behind the fireball, right? He knew at the spacing he did this fireball here that he basically had enough time to snap out a heavy button to counterpoke whatever Nephew did. Because anything that reaches for Nephew at this range is going to be a slower button, right? Like right here, what reaches for Nephew, right? Maybe crouching medium kick, maybe. That's about it. It's either standing fierce or standing heavy kick. So that's why Tokido did a faster heavy button. Jab upper, yeah. Nice work. Stand jab buffer was a good try. Down fierce. He looked to throw bait. Oh, drop combo. I imagine that was down jab, down strong. Counter hit down jab. He missed his down strong right there. Punish. Yeah, he was trying to throw bait there and didn't get it right through. Damn, Steve said the same thing. Quit copying me, Steve. As long as Tokido doesn't get crushed, I don't think that that's that big of a deal. That was a risk. This is actually like a pretty bad situation to deal with in the corner here, right? When you throw the EX hail like this and there's two hail coming out, Tokido goes up, and I think that's usually a pretty good choice, right? This is usually a pretty good choice because if you get airborne by the hail, you just fall down to the ground. So it's not that bad. But when you get hit by this air-to-air, you actually don't know what side she'll end up on. So that's pretty bad. It just turned out to stay in the front. And Tokido, actually, I feel like he has the most clutch. Oh, that's bad. Very close to dead. That'll do it. Tokido didn't even get a chance to activate his V-trigger, right? He didn't activate it off the uppercut. and he was in the middle of red fireball activate. This is one of those things about Colleen that like other characters really can't do as easily. Is look at the way she covered distance. He backed up to throw a fireball, and look at how much space she covered in like a second, right? Immediately across the screen, right as the fireball starting up, and still crushed. There's not a lot of characters that'll cover space like that grounded without having to go to the air. And then yeah, the guess here is throw, jab, throw bait, etc. Right? Overhead.
Takes the first round with a big feed trigger combo. After Tokido made a big statement at EXDP. That was a statement. But you know
Yeah,
what?
to excuse me.
Nephew kept his composure and closed that out.
EX Vanity, nice. Take the knockdown with the V skill. That was a good choice. I think Tokido was looking to do throw tech OS right there, Hyaki tech, but it didn't matter that much, right? Punish. This will be a punish. Standing medium kick. He thought he was gonna get combo off the hail, but it didn't quite work. Yeah, Parabellum is the name of the move right through. This is one of the things that really helps her. She didn't have this before, right? When she activated V-Trigger 1, she couldn't just go through the fireball from like right here, right? She didn't used to be able to do this. She didn't used to be able to do this. This is new to V-Trigger 2. Before she would just shoot the hail on the ground. It's Throw Tech OS that you have with special moves. They removed it in the patch actually, so you don't even have to learn about it. Good activate. He doesn't have CA, and the next hit won't build him CA. Now he'll probably build it. Got her. Oh, he was too far for anything. Chip. Nah, it's a punish. If Nephew was a little bit more patient, he might have been able to force the meter out of him, right? This right here is just a risk. It's basically an all-in. If he was a little bit more patient there, I think he might have been able to force Tokido to do like a chip scenario or something. Or wait him out. Could have been a better solution. And nothing's better than thanking my subscribers. Thanks very much for the Twitch Prime punish. That's actually not too bad for Tokido. Because sometimes if you trade here, the hail will fall and she'll get a combo. But he tried... it looks like they're almost... She's advantage, but only a little. Like, if you look, she recovers like, she recovers right here. And Akuma recovers right, like, there. So, yeah, she might have been able to get a jab, but not a fierce. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that, homie. And also, thanks for the sub. An unnecessary but appreciated bit of support.
He's learning on the job, man. It's not a good trade to take because she can convert that into a decent...
Yeah, the trade with the hail is not... It can be bad. Wow, that was... Yeah, I don't know. That was a really ambiguous stash under. Like, it can be bad, but it just hasn't been bad so far. Yeah, throw tech OS again. Walk back. There should have been a punish here. This is a very important skill in this game. You saw this a lot from Daigo. When you block a button, like a meaty, everybody should be walking back very slightly between their opponent's offense so that throws will whiff. You see that? And then you should punish right here, right? This is something that's super critical, and many players have gotten super good at doing this. Daigo's very good at doing this with Guile, and Fudo in particular. He talked about this on Beast TV a long time ago. Like the walk back between buttons to punish. He should have hit a button and punished the throw, but... Punish this. Yeah, backdash to try to bait throw. Tokido stayed solid. She doesn't have V-Trigger yet. He had to respect that because it's plus, but not that bad. He has Demon Threat here. Stand medium kick might build him bar for a Demon. Alright, no more Demon. Tokido still wins in one hit though. Like, stand medium kick buffer will win him the game. He just needs to buffer if he sees like a vanity step or her slide. Oh my god, that icicle. Got her. There was so little time on the clock, I can't believe he didn't just throw hail. You know what I mean? With that little time on the clock, that's when you should just run away, throw a hail, like try to just escape, you know?
Really making Tokido work here in this deadly pool that we've got pool 2.
Like throw light punch hail, backdash, throw light punch hail. I'm surprised. Yeah, I feel like that choice is, I don't know, surprising to me. I like that throw reset. He could have done stand light kick in the hands, but it wouldn't have done that much damage. Nice. Important to have a punish with your character against Colleen that moves you forward. If she does a hail here, this moves Tokido forward, canceling the Tatsu. He's out of the range. Because hail has a lot of hit stun, so really you don't want to like trade with it, right? Wow, punish the landing frames. That was pretty buff. Whiff punish? No. Yeah, you just block there. Take the throw, it's okay. You can eat like 2 or 3 throws with no worry. Jump over. V skill for the bar. He's close to having full V skill. Damn, fierce. On hit too. Yeah, she can skate in still behind the hail. Look at how much space she covers. She's so much more threatening when she has V-trigger because of that, right? When she throws hail, there's now a hitbox moving like this on the screen, and she can just whoop and cover the whole screen. Like, where will Tokido go? If he jumps forward, he gets hit by the hail. So the only way to go is to jump back or backdash, right? Which means that she can just move in for free like that and cover all that distance. See, he neutral jumped, which is like an okay option, but yeah. That's what makes her so strong. She can just cut off the screen. Oh! All right, let's watch that again. That was pretty clean. Chase the backdash and the back jump. Brutal. Yeah, there's no premiere in April, I don't think. The next CPT event in the US actually is not until May 4th, which is Texas Showdown. So we've got a while. There's a while until there's a US event, but there's a lot of, there's like 2 events in Europe and 2 in Asia, I think, or something like that. V-skill. Yeah, nice. Wow. First hit, sweep, cancel. You don't see that often. Her sweep is 2 hits, right? And second hit is not cancelable. First hit is cancelable on hit. Not on block. I like V-skill there to build V-trigger, yeah. Yeah, wow, punish. Ooh. The danger of the hail. This is why Tokido kept going up in the air, right? It's because the hail was such a problem. He thought he might reach. Look at this. Like, the moment she leaves the ground, the left right there is so hard to see, and there's so much hit stun. Texas Showdown is the next US major, but there are 4 events on the CPT between now and then. There's a there's an event in Korea. Fighter Spirit. Oh, that was in the front. Yep. You block low there a lot of times. Or you block behind. That's a punish. Stun. Build some bar. Boom, boom. I imagine just V-skill again? No, he just took uppercut. Okay. Plus frames. Yeah. That's a brutal round. It starts and ends so fast, you know? Like, he lands a clean dive kick here, and then it's just like clean offense from there, right? Throw tech, dash up, and he just thought he could activate, right? He's just trying to get an activation from so far away. Punish the activation, stun. Damage is enough to put you, like, basically that you'll die in the next hit. Tokido's very safe with meaty stand jab, which would have comboed in a counter hit medium kick, or it would have counter hit comboed if you woke a button. As soon as you don't interrupt that, like, you have to guess here, you're +8. Is it throw? Is it bait the throw? And both will kill, right? That's the worst guess in the game. He's good. Tokido's damn good.